Well, the focus at the start of the season was on the new look of the Big East. 2 of the 3 new teams are instant conference tournament title contenders. Hi, everybody. Ray Crawford here with our college basketball analyst Jordan Cornett and JC. Those 2 teams we're talking about, Creighton and Xavier. Of those 2, who do you think will give top seed Villanova the biggest challenge at Madison Square Garden?
Well, I think it's got to be the Blue Jays of Creighton. I mean, you saw the first 2 matchups against Villanova. They absolutely dominated Villanova, making them look like an NAIA team. Look, it's the ability that Creighton has to knock down the three-point shot. Ethan Wragge compliments the nation's best player, Doug McDermott, very nicely. Grant Gibbs comes back, another three-point shooter, and a viable third scoring threat. I think this Creighton team would roll if they face Villanova once more. Simply too many offensive weapons and too deadly from distance.
You are the man of the fan. We get the pulse of the people. And let's go to Twitter now. Caleb Cannon, who says this: who remembers Xavier stomping UC? X-fans, where are you? Oh, that's right, on the bubble. Musketeers is a bubble team. JC, are you going to retweet or delete that?
I'm going to retweet that. You want to know why? Caleb, I appreciate anger. I appreciate passion, too. You're a passionate fan. You didn't like how Xavier beat you guys. Well, Xavier's still on the bubble and has a chance to write the season. Why? Samaje Christon, this kid is a next-level talent, averaging 17 points per game. He gets out there and he dishes some dimes out. He's a pretty impressive rebounder as well for his size, and he's efficient from the field. For Xavier to have a shot, this kid needs to be unreal to propel them into the tournament discussion. Right now, I think they're firmly on the bubble. You think about Chris Mack, the comments he made about, if we played in the Atlantic 10, we'd be dominating that conference. So would other teams middle of the pack in the Big East. Well, guess what, Coach Mack? The A10 is infinitely better than the Big East this season. 7 potential tournament teams in that A10. So, Coach, worry about your team. Worry about getting it done. Don't worry about the Atlantic 10 because they're going to be all right. They got 7 teams. Worry about coaching your own team.
All right, let's get your take on a couple of other teams here in the tournament, starting with Providence. Advance or no chance?
Providence has Bryce Cotton, who's one of the nation's best players that nobody knows about, averaging about 22 points a game. This guy has the ability to put a team on his back. Providence has a chance. They advance.
St. John's has won 11 of their last 14 games. Advance or no chance?
No chance. I feel like John Favreau and Swingers when you're calling on the phone and saying, Nikki, call me back, Nikki. Like, I had so much faith in this St. John's team, and they let me down time and time again. No chance. Wildly inconsistent. This team has no perimeter shooting. No chance. And I mean no chance.
Just about everybody picked Marquette in the preseason to win the conference. They finished 9-9 in conference play. Advance or no chance?
No chance. They just don't defend. And that's crazy to say about any Buzz Williams coach team. Usually that's their calling card. Well, defensively, they've really struggled this year. That's their Achilles heel. They can't close out games. No chance for Marquette.
Speaking of closing out, Georgetown with an impressive victory over Creighton last week. Advance or no chance?
They have a chance to advance because they've got skilled guards, but they got to be better defensively and they got to do a better job rebounding. 2 places where they really struggle. The athleticism on the wings. Georgetown's a team, it's the Big East. This is a Georgetown team that's familiar with advancing in the Big East tournament. They're one of the originals. Simply because of that, I'm going to say they have a chance to advance.
All right, JC, the moment of truth. Get the scissors ready. You ready? Who's trimming the twine on Saturday?
The same guys that are going to be tickling it. Tickling the twine.
Yeah.
Knocking down a three-point shot. Creighton. Ethan Wragge, and let's not forget Dougie, I get McBuckets McDermott. This guy's the nation's best player. You don't bet against the nation's best player. He can score it from everywhere. Anybody he faces, the game plan is let him get his and try and stop everybody else. Well, they've got a decent supporting cast now with Grant Gibbs healthy. I think Creighton is the team that wins this conference title. It feels weird saying Creighton wins the Big East championship. That's what's going to happen this year, Ray.
In their first year. That would be very impressive. All right, Jordan, thanks very much. Be sure to watch our other conference tournament previews, including the ACC, SEC, and Big Ten. I'll keep an eye on him with the scissors. Thanks for watching CampusInsiders.com. Tearing it up.